Hi, Kat Hendricks, the yoga mechanic here. A lot of people are intimidated by arm balancing poses. That's totally normal. Most of us have never had to balance on our wrists, arms, and hands in our entire lives, and it feels like we'll never have the strength to try it. But if you learn to take arm balance poses just one step at a time, you might discover they're a lot of fun. So today we're going to look at some tips and tricks and a little bit of prep work for crow pose. So we're going to start out by taking all the fear out of it by lying on our backs. First prep for crow pose, you get to actually just lie down. So roll on down on your back and take a moment here to just practice happy baby pose. Pull your knees towards your shoulders, maybe hold behind your knees, rock a little bit side to side, maybe hold your ankles. Yeah, and some of you might be able to hold onto the soles, the arches of your feet. So happy baby pose. Try to get your heels over your knees and just open up your hips a little bit. Now, it's going to get tricky. Keep your legs here, let go with your hands, and reach your palms toward the ceiling. Squeeze in with your knees, press out with your arms. Oh no, that's a little more strengthening. And last but not least, you're going to lift your head and your shoulders up off the floor. Wow, now you're doing crow pose just lying on your back. So good job, crow pose, lying on your back. You can do that forever. It's great strengthening and stretching. If you want to try it standing up, start with a block. So you'll put a block down on the lowest setting, step your toes up on the block, turn your heels in, and let your knees go out, right? Then you're going to plant your hands wider than your shoulders, palms nice and flat, hands nice and wide. Squeeze your knees into your upper arms and bend your elbows. So you have to start going down to get your knees squeezing your arms. And you can stay right here just practicing getting comfortable. After you feel stronger, you might start to shift some weight forward and back into your hands. Now this is really important. You're flying forward. Don't fly down into the ground. You have to fly forward. So look where you want to fly. Look forward, shift forward, and eventually maybe one toe comes up at a time off the blocks, just one at a time, building some strength and shifting forward. The last step is to try crow pose without the block. So plant your hands wider than your shoulders, nice wide hands, big wide fingers. Heels together, knees apart. Bend your elbows, lift your hips, and squeeze your upper arms. Really squeeze in. You can practice here and just lift one toe and then the other. Eventually, remember, look where you want to fly. Look forward, fly forward. You're going to shift the hips forward and both toes will come up off the floor. And then you work on straightening your arms and squeezing in. Okay, so that's it from me, Kat Hendricks, the yoga mechanic. Remember, arm balances like crow pose can be a lot of fun. So start on your back. Take it one step at a time. Build your strength, build your confidence, and slowly move up to your feet. No hurries, no worries.